Oh crap, July 9th. Just want to make this video because yesterday I cleaned up this driveway again of the weeds which continuously take over it. So, just want to do a quick tour since I've put so much bloody effort into this place the last few days. Weeding. Those lilies are all going to open up within a week. Poppies are beginning to bloom here. Love it. Daisies. The odd lupin still. Everything's looking pretty good. Hostas are starting to bloom. Peonies are done. The brown eyes though are just taking off. It's going to be a golden celebration. Hey, last year the house was 50 years old, so that's like, isn't 50 years gold, right? The Jubilee. Last year was the Jubilee. Try to keep this short because it takes so bloody long to upload. Oh, and I did cut the lawns the other day too, so that's quite helpful. And there's no shortage of lawn to cut here. My gosh. That's my life. Oh, just going to take a quick tour here too because I just cleaned up this whole, I call it the park. It's the only place in the yard where at one point they put down some mulch. But it just grows over with weeds because there's no undercover on it, no cloth fabric. And there's two big stands of lilies in here. That one and this one. And they'll be blooming pretty quick too. This is Rock Island. I built that. Some of the big rocks were already there. I lifted them up. Blah, blah, blah. And threw hundreds and hundreds of garden rocks in there. This one here too, this Rock Island. This flower bed is transforming, and once those brown eyes take off, which is the bulk of the flowers in there, daisies, a gajillion poppies down below, a gajillion and 6, I just counted them. Some sort of late growing sunflowers along the outside of the fence. Alright, you just see the brown eyes just starting to take off here now. Alright, Carost, some people call them carrots, along the fence here. Onions and more carrots. Tomatoes, peppers, beans a little later on. Some amaranth growing there. Beans all along here. Beans, a musical fruit, but not those kind of beans, right? This is going to be spectacular. Dang it, they're so close to opening up. One day soon. Poppies, brown eyes. We got brown eyes everywhere, man. Man, woman, children, whatever. That is going to be just so cool. Give it a few days. Pumpkins, squash are finally starting to take off a little bit, but very hesitatingly. It's all a month late now, 2 to 3 weeks a month late. If we get any, it's going to be very few. Whatever, we'll have to buy. Potatoes are blossoming everywhere. Host is blossoming. This little flower bed here is just starting to really kick into action. I love it. And I love the variety of brown eyes. There's actually 4 kinds of different petals, flower tops in there. Yeah, last year we lost at least a quarter of our potatoes. This year, the struggle has been squash. It's always something, isn't it? Of course, my tent that I spend just hours and hours in almost every day. I'm out here at 5 in the morning. If I'm working at home, I take my breaks in there. Alright, yesterday, a finger fly got in front of my camera. Yesterday I spent a bit of time here on the beaver hut. I'm not quite done, but this is just 1x6 rough cut spruce. I got to do that side yet. I got to put a floor on it too. I'm so darn proud of that, because it's just trying to find a place to get rid of all the overburden and brush and trees and all that I can't get rid of anywhere else. This is that new flower bed from last year. See that? Some poppies growing in there. There's a lot of poppies in there, some brown-eyeds. Got squash growing here. Imagine that, eh? That's a July 8th and 9th squash. What a joke. Tons of brown-eyeds in behind these mock. I don't know what they are. It's like, I call that a mock sunflower. These are real sunflowers I planted in behind. Those are actually doing well. That's a maple tree I pulled up at another property. It might survive, I'll see. These things in the front here, I call them mock sunflowers. They'll grow up to be 6-7 feet tall and eventually put on sort of a sunflower-like flower. Another lily. The first lily that bloomed is in this patch, just over to my right. More squash in here, even if it provides a bit of ground cover later on to make it look pretty. That'll be cool. Okay. And then of course we have brown-eyeds. Our Virginia creeper's really taken off. That'll I'm gonna keep it, mostly keep it along the top of the fence line. Brown-eyeds in here are going crazy. Williams Dreams here and there. Various beans, red scarlet runner beans growing, plus just wax beans. These things are going to take off, these brown-eyeds. If you like brown-eyed Susans, you'd like our garden. If you don't like brown-eyed Susans, don't even bother dropping by. It'd be a total waste of your time. Alright, that is the quickie tour. This whole thing last year was full of sunflowers, and they grew fence height. It was incredible. Hardly any of them grew this year. What the heck, huh? Okay, have a great day, eh?